He'll never believe where I am. I'm in the bathroom with a very dirty mirror, and this is the bathtub filling up with some scent, which is yellow. It smells really good. That's how you keep it nice and warm till Jenny can make the way from here. This is really old, like this battery here is really, really old. And this place is really... No, let me show you guys this one. Reminds me. This thing that doesn't have a cover. It used to have a cover, but it fell. It fell, and my kids were inside the bathtub, and my youngest then. So before the twins, I had 3 boys, right? So the youngest of them was here on the side, and when that thing fell, it scratched his back. And so I heard, I was washing dishes and after dinner, and I heard my oldest saying, "Mommy," what was he saying? "Mommy, something really bad happened." But he was not screaming like out of his mind. He was really calm, but he was saying that, what the heck is this? I don't know. Anyway, so he was saying something really bad happened, so I just drop everything from there, and I come here and I see blood on his back, and that thing was like screwed in. I guess, no, I don't know how it was screwed, but it could have just killed him right there, like if not killed, but maybe damaged his head or crack his skull. I don't know, because he was still really small. He was really small, and he cried a lot. Thank goodness nothing really bad happened. And so every time I see that blackness, this is supposed to suck the ventilation, right? It's supposed to get the wet air from here and take it out when the window is closed. We usually keep it open during the warm months, but because the other house next door is like really far, so unless somebody's sneaking, peeking like right there, which I doubt, so I keep it open. But and after we're baited, even in the winter, I always open the window, so this hope, because this is not working. Even if it's rolling that motor there, nothing happens. It's still... Anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about today actually. But here I'm hiding from all the tweenies, and 2 of the boys are in their martial arts practice because they have a competition on the 21st. But my middle boy, he's here. Well, he was the middle on the older 3, but he's here with the twins watching TV, you know, Disney Junior. So today I was really intrigued to know that a friend of mine, let's say, I don't want to say any details, but she is like me from Eastern Europe, and not from Bulgaria, but she ended up, like, we were together in college in Hawaii. And sorry guys, if that's loud, it's really, really loud, but it's filling up well. It takes forever. I mean, not forever, but it takes a while to fill it up. So I knew that she was married to, she married somebody from that was in college too. He's American, but I thought they were still married. I think they have 3 kids, 3 kids. And then I noticed today, because she reacted on one of my recent comments, or like my posts, and so I was like, let me check on her, how she's doing, what's going on. And then because I noticed the profile picture was her and the guy next to her. So I was like, I clicked and I'm like, wait, did he gain that much weight? Or like his face looks definitely different. Because the guy that she married was like skinny, long head, face. And this guy looked like brown like me, like really, yeah. And so, and then there were other pictures like her legs in a wedding dress, and this new guy, and his legs down there, like with the shoes and the pants. So I was like, and then people say congratulations and happiness. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have been so self-involved in what I hate here so much that I haven't been able to reach to my friends. And she's one of the people I always looked up to because we served mission together as well. So I was surprised. I was caught by surprise, and I have no idea what she was going through. I'm sure it was a heck of an experience, and I was just really happy and relieved to know that whatever she was going through, she found out a solace, like somebody to be next to her that she can actually count on and be able to support her and her kids. So what I'm saying is, like, those things happen, and whether I like it or not, whether I'm scared or not, whether, life happens, things happen, people grow cold towards each other, life happens, right? The focus is different. Some people build careers and they prefer jobs that are in the evenings when everybody's home. Other people find a job where they can spend more time with their family. Everybody's different. I just wish I knew better before, and so yeah, it just made me think. It gives you perspective. That life is not finishing. It's not the end. If you should take that step to stop or decide to leave a relationship that is toxic for you and it doesn't help or benefit you, and when you feel this little in it, really, it's like when you how do you put it in words? Like when you're not part of this partnership, and instead is the parents-in-law, then automatically you feel like out of place. Not to mention the language barrier, not to mention all the rules and not written rules for general behavior and things like that. Like I cannot figure out what is the best way to please or satisfy their communicatively. Like I'm not really social butterfly, so I mean, at least not here, because I don't really crave to talk to people really here. It's just I feel resentment. I feel like I don't want to talk to anybody here because I cannot be myself to begin with. And so I have no idea what my friend was going through. I'm pretty sure she had tough, because some of the people that were making comments under those pictures was like, I am so happy you're happy, like, or like, you deserve all the happiness in the world, like things like that. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she's not the only one. I had another friend who from college too. She has 2 kids, and her story I know. The guy cheated on her, so and it's not only, I mean, I have a lot of friends, you guys, who actually didn't make it the first time, and it took them time to gain the trust in the opposite sex to even think about getting involved in a relationship with somebody again. Especially for ladies, it takes time. I realize that. It's not an easy thing, because you have your focus is your kids at that point, and they usually are the ones who stay with the mommy, and the mommy has to think now about how to provide for the kids and pay the bills, probably with some financial help from the father, the biological father of the kids, and then also spend time with their kids. And so there is not much time in between to go out and spend with people unless you have really good friends and family relatives who can jump in and babysit for you or whatever. And so I can see how moms who take that step to just leave that toxic relationship and just feel free from that bondage, they have it harder than the guy. The guy, oh my gosh, they are the ones who have the masters, the PhDs, that they while their wives were raising their children at the same time. They were the ones who were building careers and getting degrees and certificates or whatnot. And so you end up raising the kids pretty much by yourself and having your bachelor degrees merely, if any, and stay with the kids afterwards. And he's the PhD, he's the doctor, he's the whatever successful dude in his field, and now he's the one who can provide for the kids, but they stay with the mom because, you know, mom is mom, period. And so it's really ironic. It's sad. It's really sad. And so yeah, and then when you live in a foreign country, like if I live in my country, then the property will stay with me because I would live there with the kids. But here I am, a tree without roots, that we say back home. That's saying that you're like a tree without roots when you're going to another country to live there. And so you can't really demand this, and I hate this place so bad. I mean, this place with so many accidents that things fall apart, and thank goodness only this one got some blood out from my kid. Okay, this is halfway, a little bit more. Because when people go outside, the water comes up, so you don't want to fill it all the way up. But anyway, so that's what I wanted to share earlier while I was cooking the dinner, but I couldn't. And so you just saw the babies making so much mess in the kitchen, taking everything out of the drawers and getting into drawers. And I think eventually he managed to, my baby boy managed to kind of like pinch the fingers of his sister. She started crying hard, and they were not smashed very much, but they were really pink. So I guess I cut it early and opened quickly, but he got it. I was yelling. I was like, you can't do that. But they don't really say sorry to each other. Like, they don't like to say sorry yet to each other, but I'll teach them. I'll be more persistent about that. Anyways, okay, that's all from me today. Bye.